My name is Alex, and today, we're plunging deep into the Amazon, the lungs of our planet, and a place of untold secrets. This isn't your typical travel guide. We're peeling back the layers of the wildest jungle on Earth to reveal the mysteries, taboos, and wonders that most outsiders will never know, ever. The Amazon is a living, breathing entity, an ocean of green nearly the size of the contiguous United States. Beneath its endless canopy, 400 billion trees form a vertical world teeming with life, each one part of a vast interconnected system. In just a single hectare, you'll find more tree species than in all of North America, each with its own story and role in this colossal ecosystem. Standing here, you realize how small you are. This is nature's true scale, ancient and indifferent to our presence. Deep in the Amazon, far from civilization, live some of the last uncontacted peoples on Earth. Real communities who have chosen isolation for survival. Their knowledge of the jungle is unmatched, their lives shaped entirely by the forest around them. Governments enforce strict non-contact policies, monitoring from afar to protect these tribes from disease and exploitation. Their privacy is essential. Their survival depends on it. The existence of these tribes is a powerful reminder that mystery and ancient wisdom still thrive in our modern world. The Amazon River is a force of nature. Over 4,000 miles long, it carves a path through the heart of South America, shaping the land and the lives of millions. Stretching from the snow-capped Andes in Peru all the way to the Atlantic Ocean, the Amazon is not just a river. It is a living, breathing entity that pulses with energy and life. Its journey is a story of power, resilience, and constant change. Carrying more water than the next 7 largest rivers combined, the Amazon is the undisputed giant of the world's waterways. Every second, it pours millions of gallons downstream, feeding an intricate network of tributaries and wetlands that stretch for thousands of miles. Its current is so strong that it can sweep away entire trees, reshape the landscape, and even alter the course of its own flow. During the wet season, the river transforms dramatically, swelling to over 30 miles wide in places. What was once a narrow channel becomes a vast inland sea, submerging forests and creating a labyrinth of waterways. This seasonal flood is both a blessing and a challenge, bringing life-giving nutrients to the land but also forcing people and animals to adapt to a world that changes overnight. The Amazon's immense plume of fresh water is so vast that it can be seen from space, stretching hundreds of miles into the Atlantic Ocean. This phenomenon creates a unique environment where river and sea collide, supporting a rich diversity of life found nowhere else on Earth. Its power is relentless, shaping the land year after year. The river erodes its banks, carves out new channels, and forms islands that appear and disappear with the seasons. This ever-changing landscape is a testament to the Amazon's raw, untamed energy. At its mouth, the Amazon pushes fresh water more than 100 miles into the salty Atlantic, creating a dynamic mixing zone where countless species thrive. Here, the river's journey ends, but its influence continues, shaping the ocean and the climate far beyond its banks. For those who live along its banks, the Amazon is much more than a river. It is the center of daily life, a source of food, water, and inspiration. Generations of families have built their homes here, learning to read the river's moods and rhythms, and passing down their knowledge through stories and traditions. The river serves as a highway, connecting remote villages and bustling towns. Boats of every shape and size glide along its surface, carrying people, goods, and dreams, from one end of the rainforest to the other. It is a supermarket, teeming with fish, fruits, and plants that sustain entire communities. For many, the river is also a god, a powerful spirit to be respected, feared, and revered, woven into the very fabric of their beliefs and rituals. To witness the might of the Amazon is to understand that here, nature is in charge. The river's power is both awe-inspiring and humbling, a reminder that in this corner of the world, the wild still reigns supreme. Beyond the maps, the Amazon hides sacred sites, places protected by generations of tradition and taboo. For indigenous communities, these are the homes of spirits, creation stories, and ancestors, off-limits to outsiders. These taboos are ancient conservation, preserving vital ecosystems long before national parks existed. The real guides know some paths are not meant for outsiders. Respecting these boundaries is essential. Sometimes the greatest wonder is accepting the mystery and honoring the sacredness that protects it. The Amazon rainforest, often called the lungs of our planet, is a place of breathtaking beauty and immense power. Stretching across 9 countries and covering millions of square kilometers, it is home to more species of plants and animals than anywhere else on Earth. Yet, despite its vastness and resilience, the Amazon is vanishing at an alarming rate, destroyed at the equivalent of a football field every single second. This loss is not just a distant tragedy, it is a crisis unfolding before our eyes, with consequences that reach far beyond the borders of South America. Deforestation is the main culprit, driven by relentless global demand for beef, soy, and timber. Bulldozers and chainsaws carve through the once impenetrable jungle, leaving behind barren land where vibrant life once thrived. Vast areas are cleared to make way for cattle ranches and industrial agriculture, while illegal logging strips the forest of its most valuable trees. Each tree felled, each acre lost, brings us closer to a tipping point from which the forest and the planet may never recover. But this crisis is about far more than just losing trees. The Amazon is a sanctuary for countless species, many found nowhere else on Earth. Its dense canopy shelters jaguars, sloths, and rare birds, while its rivers teem with life. Indigenous peoples, whose cultures and traditions are deeply intertwined with the forest, face the loss of their ancestral homes and ways of life. When the forest disappears, so too does the rich tapestry of biodiversity and human heritage it supports. The Amazon is also a vital climate regulator, helping to stabilize weather patterns and absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. When the Amazon burns, the consequences are catastrophic. The forest stores immense amounts of carbon, and as trees are cut and fires rage, that carbon is released into the atmosphere, accelerating global climate change. The smoke from these fires chokes the air, affecting not only local communities, but also weather patterns thousands of miles away. The destruction of the Amazon is a global emergency, with impacts that ripple across continents and generations. Around the world, people are rising up to defend the Amazon. From international climate protests to grassroots efforts by local communities, the fight to save this irreplaceable ecosystem is urgent and global. Every action counts, whether it's supporting sustainable products, advocating for stronger protections, or helping to replant trees. Our choices, both big and small, have the power to shape the future of the Amazon and, by extension, the health of our planet. The fate of the Amazon hangs in the balance. As the clock ticks, we are faced with a choice: to stand by as this vital ecosystem disappears, or to act boldly to protect it for future generations. The time to decide is now. The Amazon is a living laboratory, a place where evolution has run wild for millions of years, giving rise to an astonishing array of creatures found nowhere else on Earth. This vast green world is a sanctuary for the rare, the remarkable, and the truly unique, each species a testament to nature's boundless creativity and resilience. Take the glass frog, for example. Its delicate, translucent skin offers a window into its very heartbeat, a marvel of adaptation that helps it evade predators by blending seamlessly with the leaves it calls home. Even its eggs are carefully hidden, suspended above rushing water to protect the next generation. Then there's the pink river dolphin, a creature shrouded in myth and legend. Locals tell stories of these intelligent mammals transforming into humans at night, a reflection of the deep connection between people and wildlife here. Their unusual color and playful nature make them a symbol of the river's magic. High above, the algae-covered sloth moves in slow motion, perfectly adapted to a life spent almost entirely in the treetops. Its green-tinged fur is more than camouflage. It's a miniature ecosystem, home to insects and algae that help it blend in and survive. And beneath the water's surface lurks the electric eel, a true marvel of biology. With the ability to generate powerful electric shocks, it navigates, hunts, and defends itself in the murky depths, an extraordinary adaptation to a challenging environment. On the forest floor and along riverbanks, the basilisk lizard, often called the Jesus lizard, darts across the water's surface, seemingly defying gravity. This incredible feat is made possible by its unique feet and lightning-fast reflexes, a perfect example of adaptation in action. Every layer of the forest, from the shadowy understory to the sunlit canopy, is teeming with evolutionary wonders. Each niche is filled with creatures that have carved out a place in this complex web of life, each one playing a vital role in the ecosystem's balance. From insects that mimic leaves and sticks, to the brilliantly colored poison dart frog, whose skin holds potent toxins, to the tireless leafcutter ants that farm fungus underground. Each species is a masterpiece of adaptation, honed by countless generations. Together, these creatures form a vibrant, interconnected community, a grand mosaic of life that is as fragile as it is beautiful. Every animal, no matter how small or strange, is a vital piece of the Amazon story. Losing even one species is like tearing a page from the book of life, a loss not just for the Amazon, but for the entire planet. Each creature's story is a reminder of the wonder and fragility of this irreplaceable world. The Amazon is so vast and alive, it creates its own weather. Trees act as water pumps, releasing billions of gallons of vapor daily. This moisture forms flying rivers in the sky, generating the region's legendary rainfall and sustaining the forest itself. The cycle is so reliable, you can set your watch by the afternoon downpours. These flying rivers carry life-giving water far beyond the Amazon, nourishing distant lands. The forest is the heart of a continent-wide circulatory system. For centuries, the Amazon was thought to be untouched wilderness, but new technology is revealing lost cities beneath the canopy. LiDAR scans show vast urban centers, causeways, and earthworks, evidence of complex societies that once thrived here. The famous Terra Preta, or Amazonian Dark Earth, was engineered by these ancient peoples for agriculture. Each discovery rewrites our understanding of the Amazon's history. The jungle is not just a natural wonder, but an archaeological frontier, still holding secrets beneath its green veil. The Amazon is a living pharmacy. Its plants hold a chemical library of untapped cures. Indigenous shamans have used this knowledge for millennia, and many modern medicines trace their roots here. Less than 1% of Amazonian plants have been studied, yet we've already found life-saving drugs. Every patch of forest lost could mean losing a future cure. Protecting the Amazon is a race against time, for science, for medicine, for all of us. When night falls, the Amazon comes alive with myths and legends, stories that teach respect for the jungle's power. The Mapinguari, Curupira, and Yakumama are more than tales. They're guardians of the forest in local belief. These stories reinforce a conservation ethic, blending the real and the mythical. The line between fact and legend blurs in the Amazon's darkness. Some secrets are best left as whispers in the night. Thank you for joining me in the heart of the Amazon, an ecosystem of wonder, mystery, and urgent importance. The adventure doesn't end here. With your support, we'll keep exploring, learning, and sharing the stories that matter.